Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited for the video that we're going to be filming today. I thoroughly enjoyed watching your mum Ashley's video where she basically compared TikTok dupes to the real thing, and I found it so fascinating because some of these dupes were fantastic and some of them were actually better than the real thing. So I went on to TikTok Shop, and if you don't know, TikTok Shop is basically a shopping platform on TikTok where they have products at really reasonable prices. So I got all of the things that I know and love and have used many times so we could compare them against their dupes and see if the cheaper ones are actually just as good. You know, years ago I did Aldi versus branded foods, and some of the foods you couldn't even tell. Or actually better than the real thing. So I thought we'd get into it and test these products. Let's go. Up first are my very beloved Birkenstock Boston clogs. These, as you can see, are very well worn and they are so flipping comfy. I wear these all the time and they're basically like slippers for the outdoors. I love these guys, and I found TikTok dupe for £10. Now Birkenstock Boston clogs are very expensive. They're about £100, but they last for ages and ages. I've had my Birkenstocks since I was 18. I'm now 26. We've only been together 10 years and they're still somehow going strong. These are the TikTok dupes, which actually, from far away, they don't look too dissimilar. But let me tell you, from up close, they stink. They have a very interesting smell. Oh my gosh. It feels like a door. Now I know that this is hard, but it's not that hard. So, looks wise, oh, I think it's already torn. It looks colour wise the same, but it does look cheapy. Like the way that fold is, it kind of just looks like cardboard, I'm not gonna lie. And the base is really different, and obviously the bottom of the actual shoe is a complete different design. So I'm gonna put one on one foot to see what it feels like. Oh no! Oh, hang on a sec. And I'm gonna put the other one on my other foot. Do you know what? That is not too bad. Feelings wise, it has the sort of support and the arch of the foot that the real Birkenstock has. It is a lot more lightweight. Like, I feel like these wouldn't be bad house slippers actually. Like, I thought they would be a lot more uncomfy. I did not think that I was gonna like these. I feel like these would be kind of good if you were trying to work out if you wanted to actually spend the real money on Birkenstocks. I feel like that's really not bad. They are really thin in quality, like you can't put a price on this gorgeous suede. Like, that is so soft and supple. I'd give that a solid 7 out of 10. I really would. And for 10 quid, you can't go wrong. Up next, we have got Tangle Teaser. I'm not showing you my Tangle Teaser because it is grim. I, again, have had this Tangle Teaser for many, many years. If you don't know what Tangle Teaser is, they are these incredible detangling hairbrushes. They're designed to be like a horse brush, and they basically can get out any knot and it doesn't hurt at all. My hair is so knotty, doesn't hurt one bit. If you've got knotty hair and you don't have a Tangle Teaser, sort it out, please. It basically has two different types of bristles. It's got a little bristle and then a long bristle, like that. It is such good quality, and I've tried knockoffs before and they just don't do it the same. But I saw this one on TikTok Shop for £4, and normally these are about 12 to 16 pounds, depending, they have different ones. And it's actually arrived, and it even has the like holographic QR code. And I'm thinking that it's the real thing, although these dupes really do get creative, and I don't know how they get away with it. This one does feel lighter. Sorry for all the hairs in the brush. It's got the little Tangle Teaser bit engraved here. It's got the two different prongs. It feels the same, but can it detangle my hair like my one? What the heck? This is crazy. Is this even a dupe at this point, or was this just a really reduced Tangle Teaser? I think this is real. This feels like it's real. That's a real Tangle Teaser. That gets a straight 10 out of 10 for me. That works exactly like a normal Tangle Teaser, and I've tried dupes and they do not work the same. That's a normal Tangle Teaser for £4. That's an absolute sensational swizz. And you know what? There are things in here that should not be in brushes. So maybe it's time to upgrade. Well, thank you TikTok Shop for my £4 Tangle Teaser. Delightful. Now, up next is something that has gone viral on TikTok, viral on Instagram. Everybody love it's the Stanley. I find it crazy how good dupes are. And I also find it crazy because at school, I feel like it was so socially acceptable to have dupes. I didn't have real Ugg boots, Converse, all sorts of things. And I couldn't give two rats. If I liked the look of it, I liked the look of it, whether it was real or whether it was fake. But I think with certain things, you can tell the quality and the design. I feel like now there's a real stigma about having the real thing or not. And Stanley is one of those things. Now, Stanley is basically a keep cup that keeps your drink cold. And as you can see here, they look incredibly similar. This is the real one and this is the fake one. The fake one was £18 and the real one was £50. £50! But they have a lifetime guarantee, and I've seen this TikTok. It survived a fire and they really do last anything. They're pretty... I was about to write that on my head, probably not a wise idea, is it? They're really good, apparently, at keeping drinks cold. And I'm just gonna talk you through the differences. Number one, you can feel it in the weight and the design. Like, this one right here moves a lot more, I don't know if you can tell. We've also got the actual spout is a different size and is a lot easier to open. And I feel like this one, over time, will hopefully get easier to open, but this is so easy to just like yeet open. And the other thing is the actual design. The colour of the Stanley logo is a tiny bit different, but other than that, they look exactly the same. If I bought this and I didn't have anything to compare it to, I would be so excited. But the only thing we actually need to test is whether it keeps the liquid the same temperature or not. So I'm gonna put some ice and some water in these. I'm gonna leave them overnight and I'm gonna see if they do the job of keeping things cold, because that is their purpose in life. Okay, the Stanley cups are around 10 degrees. They both have ice in them. So I'm gonna leave them overnight and we are gonna see what happens. Okay, it is the next morning and I'm gonna see if these guys have ice in it still. So let's do the fake one first. Okay, there's no ice. This is the real Stanley. It's been 12 hours. Oh, no ice either. I thought ice was supposed to stay in these Stanleys for ages. Let's get the thermometer out. Okay, the fake one is at 11.5 degrees Celsius. Oh, the real one is, oh my gosh. I mean, I knew it would be different, but I didn't think it would be that different. The real one is 8.5 degrees. So the real one definitely keeps things a lot colder. That's wild. It's actually like really a lot colder, the real one. There you go. It is worth it to invest in a quality product after all. Who would have thought? Up next is something that I love so flippin' much in my life. I invested, because it is an investment, in one of these Lululemon scuba jumpers, which are so expensive, but let me tell you, I have not stopped wearing this. They are the most comfortable thing. I got it in the Christmas sale. They have so many little perks in them. Number one, this is also can double as a hairband. Number two, they have the little finger holes that you can put your fingers in. Number three, there is also a little hidden mobile phone pocket inside the pocket. It's just the most comfortable, like the thickness of it, the quality, the way it hangs. It is so delightful. I literally love it so much. And I saw a TikTok dupe of it. This was one with a hood. This feels gross. I don't know if anyone's gonna know what I mean, but you know when you've got dry skin and it feels like it's scratching on little like dry bits of your skin? Like my hand's very dry at the moment and it feels like if I were to go like that, it would stick to it because the fabric, it feels like, can you see? It's almost a bit shiny and synthetic. It does have the thumb hole. Does it have the secret hidden pocket in here? Let's see. Okay, it doesn't have the secret hidden pocket. It does have the hairband, which you can take off, which is really good. Overall, it looks pretty similar. So when we try these on, we can compare them. I'm really intrigued to see who will win. Let's test on the Lulu Scuba jumper. This jumper is my fave. I love the fit of it. It's so comfy. I love all the little added extras. And I just love like just the level of croppness it is. It's not too crop, not too long. So let's see if the TikTok shop one can compare. Obviously this one has a hoodie and there are ones on the Lululemon website which do have the hoodie. Oh, it doesn't feel as thick and nicer quality. Oh gosh, sent the lampshade. Oh, do you know what? I am so impressed with this. I'm really, really impressed. Now, the shape's a little weird because it's slightly cutting off the circulation on my thumbs. The like seam runs a bit weirdly, which means that it feels like it's rotating a bit weirdly. But if you're just doing it like a normal jumper, comfy, cozy, it does feel a bit scratchy, and it also feels like, you know when you feel like you're gonna get sweaty in something? Like the fabric is not a nice quality. But the actual fit, I feel like is not bad. I'm really impressed. I feel like they've done quite a good imitation. The only thing that I feel like they need to master is the sleeves and where the seam falls, and also the fabric is not the same. Up next, we have the Flatlay makeup bag. This product, I think, is so flipping cool. This is the real one, and I see this all over my social media all the time. I actually got this for one of my friends for Christmas. They are so genius. If you know someone that likes to do their makeup, if they get all their makeup out on the floor, you do that, and you've got like little spaces for some makeup brushes here and here. You've got this little pocket to put all your essentials in, and then they have this bit, so you just, once you've done all your makeup, you just scooch it all up like that, and then you have your little makeup bag. I think it is genius if you just want to quickly see what you've got in your makeup bag, get everything out, be like, oh, there's my makeup brushes, there's my... I just think it is so flipping cool. It's a very good design, and I feel like with these things that have a good design, as we've seen, it's hard to find a knockoff that actually has all of the things that you need. So I found this one on TikTok Shop yet again. So let's see how the TikTok dupe fares. First of all, we've got Velcro. Okay, this one kind of reminds me of a 10 a little bit. There are definitely a few quality things that they don't have in common. A few things that are very obvious. I feel like you can tell in the way the fabric moves. Like this feels like a sleeping bag, whereas this is nice and like quilted and just holds a lot better. It doesn't also have the makeup brush sections. It has a little zip up, and obviously let's see how the toggle pull-in works. Does this work the same? Hang on, it's not quite as smooth at all, and it's got two toggles, so it's got one on each side. You really have to put your whole heart into that. Get in there eventually. It's not a smooth operator. If this was on a dating app, I'd put in its bio, not a smooth operator, yet functional, still do the job, just take a little bit longer to get it done. So I feel like it's not too bad, but you can definitely feel the £22 quality in this. It just feels so much nicer, but it still does the job, and the mechanics are still pretty much exactly the same. There are lots of different TikTok viral trousers that trend all the time. They have loads of different ones. Do you remember those ones that were like waffly and made you look like you had a big SpongeBob butt? There was also these other ones which were like tapered ones. They also have some other flared ones and stuff like that. But I literally saw an exact like for like of the tler Dayflex wrap high-waisted flared yoga pant. And everybody raves about these. My sister-in-law has them and says they are amazing. They have this really nice waist, which I don't know if you see, it's got this crisscross bit, which means you just get cinched in, and then it has the flare. And I have to say they are a real nice fabric. My sister-in-law's had them for a while and swears by them. So I know they've already had the seal of approval on material, fabric and quality. And I saw that TikTok had an exact replica pair. However, these feel like little spandex cycling shorts. They do not feel the same at all. This material is buttery, smooth, it kind of moves. Whereas these do not. Obviously these we're gonna have to try on and see what they're like. These are the tler leggings, and oh my goodness, they're so comfy. I feel like I could do a full-blown jazz aerobic exercise in these. These are the 33 leg, so I feel like I could probably do with a size up. But oh my goodness, they're so comfy, and I've done a squat test and you cannot see my booty in them. I'm really into them. Really nice. Approval. And even like the nice little cincheroo on the waist where it goes, makes you look snatched. I really flipping like these. These are the TikTok Shop ones, which actually are very nice on the design around the waist. And I feel like they're quite flattering on the actual leg. The only thing is they feel horrific. Like the actual feeling of the fabric, I want to get it off. It feels like, you know, if you were to get wet in denim, that even like the sound, imagine being in a pool and being in like wet denim. It feels like that sort of fabric. It is not pleasant at all. Not a vibe. These are also a bit longer. I feel like they're a bit better on the old leg length. I think I'd go for the taller ones. Now, for our last few items, let's head on over into the bathroom to see what we've got. We are now in the bathroom and we are going to test out some beauty products that have been going viral and people literally love so much. So I'm really intrigued to see if they'll actually be any good or not and what the dupe will be like. We're going to start off with the beloved, the viral, the most sensational Sol de Janeiro. Now, if you haven't seen Sol de Janeiro before, it's this gorgeous scented product. You can get a moisturizer. I mean, they have expanded greatly. One thing that they're known for are their body mists. Now, I only bought a baby Sol de Janeiro. This is the real one because it's quite expensive. And this is what it looks like. I bought the one on TikTok Shop and this full size looks real. I don't know how they've done it, but I'm really intrigued to test out the scent and see if it will be the same or not. I just feel like, how did dupes get away with it? It's like when I walked into Aldi for the first time and they had that Jo Malone dupe, I literally was like, how are they not being sued? I mean, other than Marks and Spencer's coming for the Colin and the Caterpillar, which I feel like we don't talk about, I just don't understand how these products get away with completely ripping off another product. And also, sometimes it can be really dangerous. I've seen a lot of products that have given people really nasty side effects. So you have to be so careful when you're buying ones. So I guess we're gonna test it. This is the real one. Kind of smells like a Munch Bunch, kind of delicious. Now this, literally like the packaging, the design is exactly the same. Obviously this one's just a bit smaller. I am flabbergasted and I don't know how this is a knockoff. How is this a knockoff? Oh, completely different scent. That is literally wild. That has blown my mind. How have they gotten away with this? This is a complete knockoff. Right, I'm even gonna look at the description. Brazilian jasmine and pink dragon fruit. And what's the ingredients? This is so naughty. Even the ingredients, it says are the same. This feels like I've got a sourdough and I've got a supermarket owned bread, which, hey, like I say, serves their purpose. It's bread at the end of the day. But it's not the same. It is not the same. This one smells really nice, sweet, like a Munch Bunch. And this one smells like musky, kind of like I've just gone into the PE changing rooms at school. Not good, but also not bad. And I feel like it's still gonna get used because it kind of smells like a good little air freshener. Now, in the same vein of Sol de Janeiro, we have got the Beija Flor in the same exact scent moisturizer. Now, this claimed to be the same moisturizer. This, again, is just a baby one. This is the real one. This is what it looks like. It's really lovely. The packaging is very distinct. It even has this little pulley bit, which you know you've got a fancy moisturizer when it's got a pulley bit. Oh my gosh, it literally smells like a Munch Bunch. Absolutely stunning, fantastic scene, gorgeous, beautiful, wonderful. Then this one looks nothing alike whatsoever. Massage in circular motions when applying to create warmth, better absorption. Notice one, for external use only. Oh, the text has gone all weird on it. I also want to look at the ingredients. Oh, the ingredients are even completely different. You have to be so careful, guys. This is like my plea. Don't buy things without knowing what you're buying. Okay, they're trying so hard. I mean, the design is kind of similar, isn't it? It's also just not similar. Oh, it's even got the pulley bit. Oh, it's a completely different look and texture. It smells really good. They are completely different products. So I'm gonna test each of the moisturizers on each arm and see how they go. The fake one is very viscose. It's like a slip and slide, it really is. But I have to say, it kind of smells like hairspray. I feel like that is the undeniable smell. And then this is the real one, which is so much nicer. It's so much thicker. It's like a real body cream. Oh, that is so much nicer. Guys, these products, if you're thinking about getting, that Sol de Janeiro is beautiful. I got it from my sister for Christmas. She was raving about it and I can totally see why. The fake one is just not absorbing at all. It's literally just staying on my skin. I try and move it around and it kind of just looks like a body wash. I feel like every time I'm moving it, it's just moving on my skin. I don't know if you can see that. It's not rubbing in. That is not okay. I don't know how they've gotten away with that. Be careful, guys. Be careful. we have one last product to test, and this is another trending product. But can I also just say, these trending products, if you feel like you need to buy the trending products, please do not. Buy things that you love and make you happy, whether it is a trending product, because I get it, sometimes those trending products, they just hit the spot. But if you love them, make sure you love them. I feel like recently, everyone's kind of just blending into one person, and no one knows what they like anymore because everyone's like, oh, that's really cool, it's trending. Now, sometimes there's a reason things are trending, and they're amazing, amazing, good quality products. But sometimes, just find the things that bring you joy, the things that make you go, oh, I love this. This is well nice. Like, there are certain things that I have had for many, many years and I love and bring me so much joy, and I don't think I know anyone that has them, but I love them, and that's what makes me happy. So make sure you're doing that, all right? Find the things that make you happy. Anyway, TED Talk over. The last product that we're going to be testing, and I've not succumbed to the Laneige, which Laneige is this sleeping lip mask, because I love Aquaphor. I'm an Aquaphor girly. I won't use anything else on my lips really, other than Elizabeth Ardenay Hour. I just think it's absolutely amazing, and it does exactly what it says on the tin. Like, it's the best moisturising lip balm. And this Laneige is the fake. This is the fake, and somehow the packaging, everything looks exactly as the real one. This is the real one, and it's so expensive. Like, whatever happened to Carmex and Blistex, I actually feel sorry for the world that we're living in, that people are buying these things. It's crazy. It comes with this tiny little spatula. I guess I can put one on the bottom and one on the top and see. So this is the real one. And it smells quite good. Also, aren't you not supposed to use scented things on your lips? I actually have very dry, cracked lips at the moment. The winter has not been kind to me and my lips, so I'm really intrigued if this would do anything. They only had a multi-pack available, so I'm going to find the exact same one, which was the berry one. It doesn't look so good. Oh, this feels so... That is crazy how different this product feels. What do we think? They look completely different. Who is making these dupes and who's thinking, yeah, I'll get away with that? Yeah, that looks exactly the same. Okay, this is a completely different product. The little spatula that I had in the other one just glid right in there and was really nice. Whereas this, like, this isn't even cutting ground. This is so hard. Oh my goodness, it is so sticky and not nice at all. It's really not even like, when I'm working it, that's a bad dupe. That is a bad dupe. I am flabbergasted from this. This has been so insightful. I feel like my For You page, there's always people raving about products, and I'm like, I just don't see that. I also see lots of ads on my TikTok page. I'm wondering if TikTok is putting the money behind it because then they get like a portion of the money. Like, this is always being advertised to me on TikTok Shop, and people, they're always like, buy this, it's a really lovely Sol de Janeiro. It's not Sol de Janeiro. They're lying to me. TikTok have got me on. This is why I like YouTube, this is why I like long form content, because they don't have me on like this. And I feel like it's been enlightening. I feel like I've been educated and informed. And I hope this has informed you too. What are some of the products that you would buy? I feel like the main thing I would take away from it is the Tangle teaser, but I still don't think that was a dupe. Is there anything else that I would have kept? The Tangle teaser and the Birkenstocks are the two things that I feel like were the best dupes. The beauty products I'm scared of, and I'm literally, please do not buy the TikTok Shop dupes of these products. I'm scared of what's in them, and I don't know what they could do to you. So buy with caution, all right? That's my lesson to you. I'm buying it so you don't have to. And I'm just fascinated by the world of TikTok Shop. Crazy. Anyway, peace out, punks. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I just feel like, goodness me, TikTok Shop's a weird and wonderful place.